The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
The 13-minute gameplay demo of Halo Campaign Evolved's Silent Cartographer mission immediately positions itself as both a nostalgic revival and a technical showcase. Originally one of the most iconic levels from Halo Combat Evolved, this remake reintroduces the beach assault scenario with dramatically upgraded visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5. From the moment the Pelican approaches the island, the demo emphasizes scale, lighting, and atmosphere, elements that feel familiar in structure but significantly modernized in execution. Right away, the demo leans into cinematic immersion. The landing sequence, long a defining moment in Halo history, is rebuilt with dynamic camera work, environmental detail, and smoother animation. Yet, despite these upgrades, the core identity remains intact. Marines storm the beach alongside Master Chief as Covenant forces defend entrenched positions. This balance between preservation and enhancement is central to the demo's philosophy. It's not trying to reinvent the mission, it's trying to make players feel like they're experiencing it for the first time again. Gameplay-wise, the demo highlights refined combat systems that subtly evolve the classic Halo formula. Movement is noticeably more fluid, with the addition of sprint and tighter aiming mechanics that modernize the pacing. Gunplay still retains the signature Halo rhythm, shield breaking, weapon swapping, and tactical positioning, but now feels sharper and more responsive. The familiar plasma pistol and magnum combo remains effective, reinforcing that the remake respects legacy gameplay while enhancing it rather than replacing it. Vehicle gameplay also receives a significant spotlight, particularly through the Warthog sequences. Driving across the open island showcases improved physics, terrain detail, and environmental interaction. The sandbox design of the level, always a hallmark of Silent Cartographer, feels more alive, with larger engagement spaces and more dynamic encounters. The demo hints at expanded vehicle systems, including the ability to hijack enemy vehicles, which adds new layers of chaos and player agency to classic scenarios. One of the most striking changes is the environmental design. The island setting is no longer just a functional battlefield, it's a visually rich ecosystem. Dense foliage, detailed rock formations, and advanced lighting systems create a sense of place that the original hardware simply couldn't achieve. Interiors, particularly the Forerunner structures, benefit even more from the upgrade, with darker tones, reflective surfaces, and a stronger contrast between light and shadow that enhances tension during close-quarters combat. Enemy encounters in the demo remain largely faithful in structure, but are elevated through presentation and scale. Covenant forces, Brunts, Elites, and Jackals behave similarly to their original counterparts, preserving the tactical feel of engagements. However, the increased visual clarity and animation detail make fights feel more intense and readable. While some may argue that enemy AI appears largely unchanged, this consistency helps maintain the strategic identity that defined Halo's combat loop in the first place. From a technical standpoint, the demo is impressive, but not flawless. Community reactions, particularly from early viewers, pointed out occasional performance issues such as shader stutter, likely a byproduct of the pre-release build and the demands of Unreal Engine 5. Still, the overall presentation, lighting, textures, and scale demonstrates a clear leap forward for the franchise. The question isn't whether it looks better, it's whether the final release will smooth out these early technical hiccups. Ultimately, the Silent Cartographer 13-minute demo succeeds because it understands what made the original mission special. It preserves the open-ended design, the mix of large-scale combat and interior exploration, and the sense of discovery that defined early Halo. At the same time, it introduces just enough modernization, movement, visuals, and expanded systems to make the experience feel relevant in today's shooter landscape. In conclusion, this demo acts as both a proof of concept and a statement of intent for Halo Campaign Evolved. It shows that Halo Studios isn't simply remastering a classic, they're rebuilding it with care, aiming to bridge 2 generations of players. If the rest of the campaign maintains this balance between fidelity and innovation, the remake could stand as one of the most meaningful revivals of a classic FPS in years.